Welcome back. Taking a full look at weather now. Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Dan, I can't believe we made it to Thanksgiving. Where did the year go?
Well, yeah, we're getting close, aren't we? And it's a good question. I mean, I feel like it's gone pretty fast, but here we are in the midst of our rainy season again, and after a rainy weekend, now we have some time to dry off as we head through the holiday week. Let's see what's going on out there right now. Here's a live look from Domenico's on the Wharf. Skies are clear this evening and temperatures are on the cool side. I was just outside a little while ago grabbing some supper, some dinner, whatever you want to call it. I guess in some parts of England they call it tea. I don't know. Either way. It was chilly out, I guess was the point I was trying to make. We do have some dry air that has moved in. Winds still a little breezy over the hills, but the lower elevations for the most part, not seeing much wind out there tonight. The flow is generally offshore. That's the way it's going to stay here for the next day or two. Now, as we look at our current temperatures, we are already down in the 40s in Salinas, Monterey, Marina, Watsonville, close. In Santa Cruz, Boulder Creek this hour down to 41 degrees. So definitely feeling that chilly air of late fall here on the Central Coast, but our afternoons are going to be nice and warm for the next couple of days because we have high pressure overhead. The air mass is pretty dry. When you don't have much moisture or insulator in the air, it's easy for the sunlight to warm it up. And while technically the sunlight warms the earth and the earth then warms the air above it, it's technically how the chain works. But the ridge is helping that out, obviously. It is blocking a weather system which is right here and it's going to stay to our north. However, the ridge will flatten out a bit as we head into Thanksgiving. That's going to let one weather system sneak through. It is going to bring some precipitation to the Rockies, but maybe a little bit of snow to the Sierra Nevada. But it looks like we're going to stay dry as that happens. In the meantime, a couple of cool nights and then warm afternoons. Temperatures down into the mid to lower 40s. Even some coastal areas may approach the upper 30s overnight under these clear skies, as you can see on our future track. One thing to note, tomorrow morning may be a little breezy in our valleys. One of the reasons why is we have a dense air mass. It's a cool dense air mass in place. And you know what dense air likes to do is, well, since it's more dense than the air around it, it tends to flow just like water would. So it sinks to the lowest elevation and then flows along the topography, kind of like a river would do. So we'll have some wind, this cool dense air coming down the Salinas Valley tomorrow morning through the Pajaro Valley, probably down the San Lorenzo Valley, Carmel Valley. These valleys will be a little bit of a sea or an offshore breeze tomorrow morning as this cool dense air flows downward. So a little breezy tomorrow morning when we wake up and certainly not warm. So that might feel a little extra chilly for you. Once that sun comes out, it's going to be nice and warm tomorrow afternoon. High temperatures will be above normal for this time of year, some 5 to 10 degrees above normal. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Other than that, a few thin high clouds should make for a nice sunset tomorrow night. So keep your cameras handy. Looking at your temperature forecast tomorrow, let's tell you how warm and cold it's going to be based on some numbers. Down into the 30s overnight in the Santa Cruz Mountain Valleys, low 40s down on the coast, highs upper 60s to low 70s. We only topped out in the mid 60s today in Santa Cruz, so that 71 will feel warm to you. On the east shore of the bay, look at these 70s, Marina to Aptos and everywhere in between in the 70s tomorrow. Mid 70s Salinas, low 70s in our northern valleys after a start in the 30s tomorrow morning. To the peninsula we go. We're going to see those high temperatures in the 60s. Not too bad. And maybe throw some 70s out there as well. Low 70s in Monterey tomorrow. Looking pretty nice. And the lows in the 40s. And then farther south, lots of 70s tomorrow afternoon after a start in the 30s. So cool morning, warm afternoon. That's going to be the story on Wednesday as well. So we look at that 7-day forecast. Now, Thursday, it's a little bit different. We'll be a little bit cooler in the afternoon. We'll have some morning clouds, I think, as that system passes by, maybe a few low clouds. But then behind it, we will see the resumption of dry offshore flow again. Now, it won't be quite the same configuration that we're in right now with a ridge sitting overhead. This weekend, we'll have a deep trough over the Rockies, but ultimately the airflow for us will be the same. It'll just be a colder air mass. So watch those lows this weekend. I might have to lower those, but I'm pretty confident the highs are about where they should be, which is at or slightly above normal on the coast and more seasonable inland. Notice our coastal highs are warmer than our inland highs next week, and that's because of the cold air mass in place and the offshore flow. Inland highs next couple days, nice and warm for this time of year. We're cooler and a little breezier on Thanksgiving with that passing system, but no rain in the forecast, Veronica. Looks like we're going to stay dry for the next 7 to 10 days.
All right, not bad for a Thanksgiving week. Thank you, Dan.